You feel like you are sitting still. If you are sitting on your couch, you are not moving relative to your room. The room isn't moving relative to the Earth, but the Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles per hour. It orbits the Sun at 67,000 miles per hour. The Sun orbits the galaxy at 500,000 miles per hour. We know all this. This is basic astronomy. But there is one more motion, a motion that scared astronomers when they first found it. Our entire galaxy and thousands of our neighbors are falling. We are sliding through the universe at 600 kilometers per second, over 1.3 million miles per hour, towards a specific point in the sky. Something is pulling us. Something massive. Something invisible. For decades, we called it the Great Attractor. But the story has changed. New maps of the cosmos reveal that we aren't just being pulled, we are being pushed. We are caught in a cosmic riptide between a monster and a void. This is the story of the dipole repeller and the dark flow. The biggest problem in mapping the universe is us. We live inside a galaxy. The Milky Way is a flat disk filled with dust, gas, and bright stars. When we look up at the night sky, that beautiful band of the Milky Way acts like a brick wall. It blocks our view of what lies behind it. Astronomers call this the zone of avoidance. It covers 20% of our sky. It is a blind spot. And of course, in a cosmic joke, the thing that is pulling us, the Great Attractor, is hiding directly behind that wall. In the 1970s and 80s, a group of astronomers known as the Seven Samurai discovered that the Milky Way was moving too fast. The gravity of the visible universe wasn't enough to explain it. They calculated that something behind the zone of avoidance must have the mass of tens of thousands of galaxies. Imagine knowing there is a tidal wave coming, but you can't see the ocean because there is a wall in the way. That was astronomy in 1987. We built better eyes, infrared and radio telescopes that can see through the dust. And we found it, the Norma cluster. And beyond it, the even more massive Shapley supercluster. This is the heart of our city in space. We realized that our local group of galaxies is just a suburb of a much larger structure. In 2014, we gave it a name, Laniakea, Hawaiian for immeasurable heaven. It is a supercluster spanning 500 million light years. And like a watershed on Earth where all rain flows to the same river, in Laniakea, all galaxies flow toward the Great Attractor. Case closed? Gravity is pulling us in? Not quite. When we did the math, the Shapley supercluster was huge, but it still wasn't heavy enough to explain how fast we are moving. Gravity pulls, but can the nothingness push? In 2017, a team led by Yehuda Hoffman realized we were looking at the equation wrong. Gravity is attractive. Matter pulls on matter. But imagine a region of space that is totally empty, a void. The regions around the void have stuff in them. They pull. The void does not pull. So, if you are a galaxy sitting between a cluster, right, and a void, left, the cluster pulls you right. The void does nothing. But relative to the average, the lack of pull from the left feels like a push. This is the dipole repeller. It is a hole in the universe, a region of such profound emptiness that it acts as a gravitational hill. We are sliding down that hill. We are being repelled by the void and attracted by the supercluster. It is a push-pull engine that drives our galaxy to 600 kilometers per second. We are running away from the nothingness, but the mystery gets deeper. Some astronomers, like Alexander Kashlinsky, claim that even the dipole repeller isn't enough. They have detected a motion that extends even beyond the scale of superclusters. They call it the dark flow. They analyzed the movement of hundreds of galaxy clusters and found that they are all drifting in the same direction, towards a patch of sky between Centaurus and Vela. And here is the scary part. This flow seems to continue all the way to the edge of the observable universe. If this flow is real, and it is controversial, it means that something outside our visible universe is pulling on us. The observable universe is just a bubble of light. It's as far as we can see, but the universe likely continues beyond that. Dark flow suggests that just beyond the horizon, there are structures of matter so colossal, monsters of gravity, that they are dragging our entire visible universe sideways. We are like ants on a leaf in a river, unaware that a waterfall lies just beyond our sight. We started by thinking the Milky Way was an island. Then we learned we are part of a river called Laniakea. Then we learned we are fleeing a void called the dipole repeller. And now, we suspect we might be caught in a current called dark flow, reaching towards the unknowable. The architecture of the universe is not static. It is a dynamic, flowing, violent hydrodynamics of gravity. And we are just along for the ride.